welcome to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'll be doing a video entitled plastic drums or metal drums, right? Okay, so I am a fish keeper, right? I use drums to another episode of fish. I use aquariums, yes, that are made of glass, but I use drums to keep my fish mostly. And you might say to yourself, why is it that this guy have so many drums, so many buckets within his yard with fish? Because I like fish and it's more convenient for me to keep my fish in drums or buckets, right? It's more easy maintenance, and whenever I keep my fish in the aquarium inside my yard, inside my house, should I say, inside my house, the fish tend to die because the heat in my house is really high. You know, we live in Jamaica, we live in concrete. In Jamaica, we live in concrete constructed buildings, right? So these concrete constructed buildings act as insulators for heat. So whenever the sun actually pelts on the concrete inside, really get really warm, and it takes a very long time for it to actually cool. And whatever is inside, whether it be water, any liquid, any items in particular, you find that these tend to get warm also. Okay, so plastic drums are used to actually keep fish. It's easier for me to actually cut off the top of the drum and to, you know, make it a fish pond or mini fish pond or a tub or whatever you call it, and I place my fish in it and I just put a little plant in it and my fish is there and everything is good, right? I don't have to put in any electrical filtration system. It just works. Now for my plastic drums, right, they are piped and they are structured in such a way that the water is released timely and it is actually refilled on a timely basis. Now why I do not use metal drums? Now metal drums is a reason why. One, metal drums come in like the concrete buildings, right? It actually acts as an insulator for heat. So if I have, let's say if I had 20 odd metal drums in my yard, half cut, what will happen is that the metal drums actually collects the heat from the sun, or should I say keeps the heat from the sun. So the drums will actually get warm, the water inside it will get warm, the fish will overheat and they will just die, right? So it's unlike the plastic, which actually serve, it depends on the color anyway of the plastic, which actually diffuse the heat of the atmosphere. So it depends on the color, you know, black drum buckets, whatever, kind of help to attract more heat than the colored ones. The one that is like, let's say the white ones, it allows light to go through it, so therefore you find more algae building up in that one. So it depends on all that. But the metal drum, it doesn't allow any light to go through. But however, the heat within those drums are really horrible, right? I do not use metal drums because it can be dangerous. Just cutting the metal drums alone, the edges can cause a really good amount of, what I call it now, tear within the skin. It can cut me. It can, yeah, me talk colloquial now. It can damage my fingers. It can damage passers-by, and even if the fish accidentally drop on the edge, they, you know, it can damage them also, right? Also, after a while, regardless of how you paint the metal drums inside with specific color, texture type of paint, right, so as to help to preserve the inside piece, because it will end up get rotten, right? It will end up rusty, should I say, not rotten, right? You find that iron now will start to go into the water, and with iron mixing with the water that the fish is in, you find that there will be some issues as far as the chemical composition of the water, the pH of the water, and also the mineral. It might end up resulting in the fish being sick and dying, right? So I don't use metal drums, none at all. But plastic drums are easily obtained. Now, for you to actually use a drum, or should I say a bucket, for your fish, to keep fish outside, you'll have to use a bucket or a drum that is, what do you call it now? It is, whatever comes in it will not be proven as being corrosive or detrimental to human health. right? I've heard of cases where persons have actually gotten new drums, just like mine, and they are actually cutting the top. And these drums are from the agricultural center. And when they cut the top and they clean out in the middle, clean up the top because it fuzzy because they're gonna make garbage bin with it. What happened is that the fumes that was into the drum, because some chemicals was in it, it just comes up and it just came up and it just actually took the person's life. The person actually died. The person actually died, right? So I do not fool around certain type of drum. I usually use drum like that. You get bleaching, soap, syrup, oil, shoes polish, right? These things, that's the type of drum that I use so as to keep my fish in, right? So it's important when you're thinking about using drums and buckets for, think about whether or not the chemical that was in it before, if it will harm the fish. You think about the whole idea whether or not the fish will be comfortable in it. Will the fish actually absorb some of the minerals that is at the within the drum itself? Because regardless of how you wash out the drum, after a while the scent is going to be left there, because it has been about 2 years now since I've had a particular drum in my yard with fish. And I can tell you, each time I go to that pond to actually check on my fish, take care of my fish, what I find is that I still smell the syrup smell in that pond, right? So you have to be very careful when you're thinking about using buckets or ponds to keep your fish outdoor. Glass doesn't really keep, and that's one good thing about glass. Glass doesn't really absorb the scent of the aroma of what is around it. So that's why glass is a good thing to actually keep your stuff in. Glass is more pure than what I call it now. I call it plexiglass, right? Plexiglass, to me, glass is more safer to keep your fish than plexiglass, because plexiglass it absorbs. It will actually keep some aroma in it for a very long time, different from glass. Glass, you just wash it off, scrape it off, put it to dry, and it'll all be new again. Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome day. This is Riley here for another Fish Keeping Jamaica. Catch me next time. Bye bye.